8:20. It's nice, very windy, brisk wind. Very windy the other day, blew a tree down near where I live. Been raining quite a bit the last couple of days. It's really bad rain. The ground squelches when you walk over it, or the grassy bits do. And I can hear a woodpecker. I hope you got that, guys. Anyway, yeah, I'm on a little nature reserve near where I live. I'm going to give my local woods a bit of a miss for a few months, I think. I don't know, I go over there and I can see some destruction. A few things I'd like to do over there as regards to bushcrafting projects. Maybe try and build a shelter somewhere, do a proper shelter, not these things that people tend to put up. Here, well, Barnett's Wood, very nice. Site of an old farm. Been here a few times, you've catched it once or twice in my videos. I'm going to go beyond Barnett's Wood today. I've got a bit of time. I'm on a bit of a holiday. I need the rest, I need the break from work. Even though I enjoy my job, sometimes the work just gets a bit you need that break. Other than that, I'm going to carry on my weary way, and I shall catch you down the line, guys. Bit of a cook up and just to wander around, see what there is. Well, this is running pretty fast now. Been a while since I've been this way. I didn't film through Barnett's Wood because it's so incredibly muddy that I needed all my wits about me. I mean, really muddy. I've never seen it so boggy in there. But here, oh, it's nice. You know, I was walking along, watching this. Last time I was here, this was quite clear, this stream. This would eventually flow into the Medway at some point, but it's going to take a while. The bottom of my trousers, well, look, you can see what it's like here today. Poor old Elfie's got muddy little paws. This is some farmland. Someone behind me walking their doggy. And let's move on up. Hi guys, excuse the roaring sound. I've just got a Bulgar wheat thingy bob on the cook. I've just brewed up the tea. That way, about 100 yards or so, it's a big old fox. Now, I'm in a different woods today. I've gone for quite a long walk around. It's part of a plan I've got this year to do more walking. Over the last 18 months or so, I've just been going to a local woods, having a wander around, do a little bit, and come home. I want to try and get out a bit more, do some more, do a little bit more walking, try and get to different areas, see what wildlife is about. Plenty of deer sign, and obviously plenty of sheep sign, because where I went, sheep are out grazing. Mind you, lucky sheep, and fields are so muddy at the moment. I think it must be impossible for them to actually graze. Really, really is bad out there. We've had some torrential rain over the last few days, and everywhere is muddy. I mean, I am covered in mud up to my knees. Really, really bad. It took me a long while to find somewhere to sit down. Everywhere is so muddy, so boggy. Where I was going to sit down and have a bit of a chin wag and a brew, I couldn't. Barnett's Wood is so muddy, it's unbelievable. As I mentioned earlier, I couldn't even film while going through it. Oh, this is coming up doing well. I've got an Earl Grey tea today, and plans for the year. Come the spring, if the weather is a little bit better than it is now, I'm going to be doing more open fires this year. You know, I'm getting more back to the basics. What's been going on? not a lot really. Christmas has come and gone. We've had some whites. Cool. Well, we had about 3 days of snow really. The whole country comes to a standstill. You can't really plan for that sort of weather. For the length of time we actually get it, I mean, the investment would be too great for many people. Okay, a place like Gatwick Airport invested some incredible amount of money just to get snow ploughs, just in case we had a long spell of weather. Anyway, I burble on. So not a lot's been happening. I bought some new gear, as you've seen. Showed the selections of hats. The only hat I didn't show on that selection was was my merino and possum wool beanie, which is lovely wool hat, very warm. It's in my pocket at the moment. What's going on here? A bit of muck stuck on the side of the pot. Yeah. Read something interesting the other day about fire lighting and about the Holy Grail, which is the Holy Grail fire lighting, which in many ways is the bow drill. Sometimes you get wrapped up in using the bow drill, you know, like it's the purist element, you know, oh you must light a fire using the bow drill. Actually you light a fire using the most convenient method possible. I believe wholeheartedly that the art of bushcraft is not struggling while you're out there. To have the knowledge of bow drill and hand drill for that matter, or any friction fire method, is handy because you never know when you may need it. On the whole, using a fire flash, a box of matches, a lighter, perfectly okay. You know, it's not these to lose sweat about. I mean, I've got today I've got my Primus Omni-Fuel stove, which is going to cook me up a nice meal. To be quite honest, to try and get a fire going now would be struggling. Everything is so wet and so damp. If you're going to do that, you need to build a good steady fire. You need to have plenty of firewood standing by the fire drying out so that you can feed the fire. And I'm not out for that long. You know, so it is one of the sort of prime things. Go out and enjoy yourself. Don't make an effort on it. Don't struggle. You know, some people went out camping when it's blowing a blizzard. You know, it was down to -12. You know, and it's the macho thing in my book. And it's not. Oh yeah, come on. Yeah, it's not needed. You know, it's not a macho sport. To me, this is getting out and observing the wild. I mean, as I said earlier, I saw a big old fox. I called it back up. I had a look up here. I was hoping to try and get it a bit closer so I could film it. I've seen deer sign. You know, I've heard woodpeckers today. Any amount of bird life, crikey. You'd think it was spring. And it's getting on for that way. Anyway, I seem to be burbling on a bit with no concise chat, but it's great. Just letting you know that I'm about, guys. I've got some projects coming up, and on that, it keeps crossing my mind to make a bow, but to me it is a hunting thing, and hunting around here is the only thing you like when it catches a sheep. Plenty of rabbits around, but you've got to be up very, very early or out very, very late to catch them. Deer, well, processing a deer is a lot of hard work. You know, so I wouldn't mind making them. I've got a catapult which I've made. You know, that was a 5-minute project, and I'm going to try it out at some point. But it would be nice to be able to go hunting to catch some food to sustain myself for a day or two. But that's down the line a bit. As for the coming year, as I said, I want to try and concentrate a little bit this year, particularly during the summer months, spring and summer months, on open fires, various aspects of cooking over that. I like cooking over an open fire. Try to minimalise cooking pots as well. You know, just the one pot to boil your water in, and cook everything else on and around the fire. It can be good fun doing it that way. Anyway, I'm going to sign off for a minute. And I'm going to get on cooking this, enjoy my Earl Grey tea, and enjoy some of this scenery around here. It's not particularly brilliant scenery, but it's nice. It's a different bit of woodland. There's a slightly different mix of trees. There's some cypress in here as well. Anyway guys, see you in a bit. Well, after that little burblage, I'm on my way again. I had a nice hot meal this time. Needed it actually. It was quite nice, along with the cup of tea. Oh, there's Alfie, the muddy little hound. He's been accompanying me on this walk today. So it's very, so it's blowing up a bit cold now. It's become overcast, and I'm just having a wander. I just burbled on a bit today. Lots to say, and never know how to say it. Whoops, daisy. Well, I'm going to turn this off a bit because it's getting boggy again, and I need to have both hands free basically to help with my footing.